If you've recently dropped a hefty sum for a brand new Toyota RAV4 or Highlander, there's something I need to tell you, and it might make you uncomfortable. You see, there are 3 SUVs currently sitting on used car lots perfectly available for purchase that are not only more affordable but will also likely outlast your brand new Toyota, both in reliability and in the long term. Financial impact? I'm not talking about those project cars that seem like a good deal, but are essentially ticking time bombs, waiting to drain your bank account. No. These are some of the best-kept secrets in the used car world: SUVs with remarkable reliability records, maintenance costs that make Toyota look expensive, and used prices that are downright insulting given their quality. The only reason these SUVs are cheap is because the average car buyer doesn't bother to look past the badge on the hood. Let me explain why this happens. Over the last 22 years, I've worked on thousands of vehicles, and one thing has always stood out. Time and again, I've seen people walk into my shop ready to buy a Toyota that costs a premium. And when I ask them if they've considered anything else, their response is usually the same. No, Toyota is reliable. End of story. And while that might have been true years ago, the reality today is quite different. Toyota isn't even the most reliable brand anymore. According to Consumer Reports, Mazda has now taken the top spot when it comes to reliability. And guess what? The SUV that holds the best reliability rating in the entire midsize SUV class isn't from Toyota, Hyundai, or Lexus. It's from a brand most people would never even consider when they're shopping for an SUV. So today, I'm going to take you through 3 such SUVs that will outlast anything you might find at a Toyota dealership right now. I'm going to give you the hard data, the repair costs, the reliability records, and, most importantly, the used market prices, so you can see exactly how much money you're leaving on the table when you buy a new Toyota. And I'm going to focus extra hard on the last one because it completely changed how I recommend SUVs to my customers. Let's start with one that many people have never even thought to consider. About 8 months ago, a couple came into my shop looking to buy a 2020 Toyota Highlander with 74,000 miles. They had found one priced at $27,500. But after taking a look at it, I could tell they were stretching their budget. They were aiming for reliability, but I could tell they were buying into the Toyota myth, but it's the only brand that will offer peace of mind. So, I asked them, have you looked at a Mazda CX-9? They looked at me like I had just made up the name, and that's the problem right there. Mazda built one of the most reliable 3-row SUVs in the market, and yet, no one cross-shops it with the Highlander. Why? Because Mazda doesn't spend billions on advertising, so the average car buyer never even considers it. I showed them a 2020 Mazda CX-9 Grand Touring with 62,000 miles, priced at just $19,400. That's a price difference of $8,000 for the same number of seats, better interior materials, and more overall reliability. Long story short, they bought the CX-9, and 7 months later, the only repair they've had to pay for was a tire rotation and an oil change. $0 in actual repairs. Let that sink in. Now, let me break down why the Mazda CX-9 is one of the best-kept secrets in the SUV world. It's powered by a 2.5L turbocharged engine that was specifically designed to last longer than most turbo engines you'll find on the road today. The turbocharged system on this engine runs cooler and cleaner than most, and it's designed with a dynamic pressure system and a cooled exhaust gas recirculation circuit to ensure it lasts a long time. It's also designed to run on regular, unleaded fuel, not premium, which saves you up to $400 annually if you drive a lot. On top of that, the transmission is a proven 6-speed automatic, not ACVT or dual-clutch unit. Mazda's transmission has been tested and refined for over a decade, and it shifts smoothly without the risk of failure. Repair Pull ranks the CX-9 as the most reliable full-size SUV out of 14 models, with an average annual repair cost of just $539, which is lower than the segment average of $784. The probability of a major repair for the CX-9 is just 10%, compared to the 15% chance for the rest of the class. And when you compare that to the price of a brand new Toyota Highlander, which starts at $43,000, the Mazda CX-9 is an absolute steal. The next SUV on the list is often completely overlooked, even though it shares its engine with one of the most popular SUVs in America, the Honda Pilot. The Honda Passport, a car that I've found to be incredibly reliable, is frequently forgotten by buyers because they don't think to look past the Pilot. Just last year, a retired firefighter came into my shop looking for a reliable vehicle for road trips. He was locked into a 2021 Honda Pilot priced at $27,000 with 55,000 miles, But after I asked him one simple question, do you really need a third row? I pointed him toward the 2021 Hyundai Passport AXL, which was priced at just $21,500. With 48,000 miles. The Passport has the same engine as the Pilot, a 3.5 litros 5.6, but at a much lower price. The engine has been known to last well beyond 250,000 miles without major repairs. And the maintenance costs are far lower than those of a Toyota. I've seen Honda's 3.5 LV6 engine go well beyond 280,000 miles. With little more than oil changes and a timing belt replacement, around 100,000 miles. That's the kind of engine reliability I'm talking about. RepairPole gives the Honda Passport a 4.5 out of 5 reliability rating and ranks it first in the compact SUV class. The average annual repair cost is $430, far lower than the $573 segment average. And the best part, you can buy a 2020 Passport for around $18,000 to $22,000. Depending on the trim and condition, compare that to the $32,000 starting price for a brand new 2026 RAV4. And you can see just how much money you're saving by choosing the Passport instead. Lastly, let's talk about an SUV that really shocked me. I'm talking about the Buick Envision. Yes, I know Buick doesn't exactly inspire the same excitement as other brands, but hear me out. In the last 3 years, I've serviced 7 Envisions. And guess how many came in for unscheduled repairs? 0. Not a single one. And let's be honest, I've worked on a lot of vehicles. And that's not something I get to say often. The Buick Envision ranks first out of 32 midsize SUVs in terms of reliability, with a perfect 5 out of 5 rating. The average annual maintenance cost is just $318, which is half of what you'll pay for most other SUVs. On top of that, the Envision's unscheduled repair frequency is an average of just 0.2 times per year, meaning that, on average, an Envision owner will go 5 years without needing any unexpected repairs. For comparison, the average midsize SUV needs an unscheduled repair once every year. The Envision comes with a 2.0L turbocharged engine, making 228 horsepower, which is more than enough to get the job done. It also offers standard all-wheel drive across all trims, so you don't have to pay extra for that. Meanwhile, a new 2026 Toyota RAV4 XLE starts at nearly $32,000, and it still won't have the same level of reliability or the same low maintenance costs. What's even more surprising is the Envision's price on the used market. A 2022 Envision with around 40,000 miles can be found for just $19,000 to $22,000, less than the price of a brand new Toyota RAV4. That won't be as reliable and will cost more to maintain in the long run. I know what you're thinking right now. Buick? Really? But the fact is, the Envision offers an incredible deal for anyone who's willing to look past the brand name. If you're looking for an SUV that combines luxury-level features, unbeatable reliability, and a ridiculously low price tag, the Buick Envision is a hidden gem. So, there you have it, 3 SUVs that will last longer than your brand new Toyota for a fraction of the cost. The Mazda CX-9, Honda Passport, and Buick Envision are all excellent options for anyone who values reliability, affordability, and long-term savings. If you're in the market for a new SUV, don't just blindly reach for the nearest Toyota. A closer look at these underrated models, they might just surprise you. And remember, when it comes to buying a vehicle, it's not just about the badge on the front. It's about what's under the hood. Don't let brand perception fool you into overpaying for something that isn't actually the best option out there. Do your research, make an informed decision, and you'll be driving a car that serves you well for years to come.